Hi everyone, how are you? Hope you are well. Yeah, yesterday was a great day. Today is going to be an even better day, no question about it. I'm going to catch a coach tonight, take the overnight coach. I might as well just name him. I don't see the problem. No need to be mysterious. I will be going to Manchester to Pat Barrett's gym. So let's see how it goes. He said I can come down and interview them, but that's not why I'm really going. I want to spar people on camera. He says Zelfa Barrett will be there. So, obviously, Zelfa Barrett's much better than me. Hopefully, he doesn't cave my head in. But if he wants, I'll spar him. I'll jump in the ring. But you know, yeah, just name him. It's not an issue. I mean, they said I can come, so you know. But yeah, today's gonna be a good day. Tomorrow will be even better if I spar Zelfa Barrett and if he doesn't cave my head in. I mean, he could knock me out if he wanted to. I'm not denying that. Hopefully, he doesn't do it though. But yeah, yesterday was a great day for me, but probably not so great for Jack Catterall. I mean, but it depends how you want to look at it. I mean, see, I'm not an emotional person. And obviously, I know what it's like to get robbed. I had a fight, my last fight, I definitely got robbed in Swindon. I boxed in Swindon. I think the promoter's a great guy. I've got no issue with him. And yeah, look, I'm not scared of getting sued, but I don't really want to cast around accusations, and I definitely got robbed, definitely though. So I don't know why the referee say it wasn't the referee, it was the judges. I don't know why they robbed me, but yeah, it's nothing to get upset about. For me, I mean, I'm not an emotional person. I'm very calm. Yeah, I don't know. It's not that big a deal. Just move on with life. But my last fight, it was a white collar fight, and I mean, no, the robbery was a shame because if I won, there was two more fights that night. If you win all your fights, you win the tournament, and you basically get how much was it? It was like what was it? At least £1,000 you would have got. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think I would have won the tournament, like because going into it, I hadn't trained. I haven't boxed in 10 years. I had four fights last year, but prior to that, I hadn't boxed in 10 years, and training for the fight went terrible. I didn't spar anybody. I'm not making any excuses, but I mean, with me, so long as I'm not injured, I'll just jump in there. I just because again, I need to. I've only had one amateur fight, six white collar. I'm just trying to get as many rounds in as possible, get rid of the ring rust. I'm happy to jump in there. So I wasn't injured, but I thought, right, I'm not injured. Let me just jump in there. But I knew I'm not gonna win because I thought you got this guy called Alfie Connolly in the tournament. It's gonna be difficult to beat him. He's been training for years. He's gonna be fit, sharp, and he's not much better than me. I've actually sparred him before since the tournament. I've sparred him. He's good. Like he's surprisingly got a hard left hook. I don't think I knew I'm probably not gonna win the tournament, but I definitely won that first fight. So, but look, I got robbed of the opportunity to win that £1,000 or what was it? Was it 1,200? I got robbed of the opportunity. So look, it's not a big deal. I'm not an emotional person, but with Jack Catterall, he's been robbed of much more because if you won that fight with Josh Taylor, which he did win, but if you got the decision he deserved, then obviously you can start fighting for big money fights. So yeah, as I said, I'm calm. I'm calm, but yeah, just getting disgusting now. I don't know what to say. Obviously, I've applied for British boxing border control licenses. I'll be sorting that out in due course, and I'm not just if I'm a member of the British boxing border control. I mean, I'm happy to speak out against them, but this is who I'm paying my money to. Like, I have to pay my money, and it's quite a lot of money. You pay, like, with the training fee. I've applied for trainer second. First, they charge you £10 for the application. £10. They sent me a sorry, they sent me the rules book. I've put it somewhere. I'll find it. For £10, they sent me the rules book and the application form. Okay, that's £10. when I fill out the application and send it back, that's another what £90 you send with it, and then on top of that, from what they've told me, you got to pay £150 for the training course. So it's a lot of money, and that's just one license. I've applied for another two. I've applied for trainer second. I've applied for MC's license, which is what, about £100, and the other one I've applied for is ringmaster whip. So you look at it's all in all, it's probably going to cost me about £500. And then when you talk about when I've actually got to go to the interviews and to do the training course, like the training course is probably going to be out of London. So on top of it, it's going to cost me hundreds and hundreds of pounds because with the time I'm going to take off work. So you're probably looking at, believe it or not, I'm not exaggerating, all in all, it's probably going to cost me about £800. You add on the travel, then there's the time you take off work. You're looking about £800 just for some licenses. Okay, look, I'll pay it. I've got the money to pay it, but I'm upset that I'm having to pay money to this organisation. But and as I will tell them this, but you've got these corrupt referees and judges and whatnot. And I mean, but when is this going to stop? Yeah, I can sit here comfortable and talk about Jack Catterall, but I know the feeling he's going through right now. I know what it's like to lose a fight. It feels horrible. I know what it's like not to get paid for a fight. From now on, I don't really want to fight fights where I'm not getting paid. So I know the feeling. But obviously, the money I'm making, one of my fights last year, I got paid £240 in cash. So obviously, I'm not on the same level as Castle. But he's and to be honest, I haven't got a wife and kids. And let's be honest, I did not train for those fights. If you think I trained, go back and look at my soft belly. I didn't train. I just, for like the last 2 weeks, I jumped in a sauna steam room to get rid of the weight, which worked, but it left me weak. So, yes, it's not what I'm saying. I haven't put my body through what he's put himself through, all that training, all that hard lifestyle, and to get robbed like that. I mean, I don't know what to say, but I've said it already, but it's just a shame. And something I want to try and do long term, I think the government need to get involved. I think, you need to have legal consequences. The government, there needs to be, government regulation of boxing. And when people do things like that, I think there should be criminal charges because they didn't win that fight. There's no way Josh Taylor won that fight. Your eye got punched up. I mean, you even got dropped. You didn't win the fight. And it wasn't a close fight. I mean, it's not as if, Josh Taylor was getting outboxed. I mean, it's not as if it was a flash knockdown. If Josh Taylor was outboxing him and he just got dropped, I'd still say Josh Taylor won the fight. But you lost that fight, son. You lost that fight. There's no shame in that. You've done very well with the last 6 opponents, but, Jack Catterall will beat you. But now Josh Taylor's going to move on. He's going to fight bigger fights, and Jack Catterall's going to get left behind. No belts for him. But I think I've said enough, so yeah, that was just a disgusting robbery. What can I say? Take care, everyone. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.